Well, now, look at here, sugar. Come on in. Set yourself down easy. Tonight, we're heading to Louisiana, where the air hangs heavy, the moss drapes like old lace, and history don't just sit quiet, it breathes. This is the story of Loyd Hall Plantation near Cheneyville. A place of beauty, a place of sorrow, and maybe a place where the past never quite finished speaking. Around 1820, a man named William Loyd arrived in Louisiana. Now, folks say he once belonged to the prominent Loyd family of England. Yeah, the Lloyds of London, but was cast out. When he came to America, he dropped one L from his name. Some say it was pride, some say it was shame. Either way, he built himself the grand plantation. Tobacco, indigo, corn, sugar cane stretching across hundreds of acres. The house stood tall and stately, front porch wide enough to watch the world pass. But William Loyd wasn't a simple man. Some stories say he worked both sides during the Civil War. Others say he angered neighbors, even local native tribes. Spent arrowheads were found lodged in the kitchen doors. One tale claims he was tarred and feathered, then hanged from a front yard oak tree for treason. If that's true, it would explain why some say he still favors that front porch. Now, sugar, this is where it gets tangled. There's talk of a Union soldier shot on the third floor. Some say for being a Yankee. Some say over a love affair. You see, the third floor once held a small schoolhouse. On one side, children's lessons. On the other side, the teacher's room. Legend says she fell for a Union soldier who stayed behind when the troops left. He'd stand on the porch at night, playing a violin beneath her window, serenading her. But someone grew jealous. Some say it was her sister. Others say a rival suitor. What's agreed on is this: that soldier was shot on that third floor. For years, a large stain near the window has refused to disappear. Owners scrubbed, managers covered, housekeepers tried everything. It still remains. They say tests confirmed it's blood. Boot steps are still heard overhead, slow, pacing, back and forth. And sometimes violin music drifts through the night air. William's niece, Inez Loyd, is said to have jumped from that same third-story attic, heartbroken, left by her fiancé. Some say her spirit lingers. Guests speak of piano music, soft and lonely, a perfume scent that moves room to room. Orbs caught in photographs, figures in period clothing standing in hallways when no one else is there. The second floor suite sees the most reports. Doors slamming, lights flicking on by themselves. Staff refuse to enter certain rooms alone. And then there's the grave. In 1969, a newspaper article reported something chilling. A grave was discovered beneath the house. A mound, a piece of marble at one end, old rusty wire at the other. The underside of Loyd Hall is described as a maze, tight, confusing, layered with shadow. No one seems certain who lay buried there, the soldier or someone else entirely. The remains were eventually moved, but sugar, moving bones don't always move spirits. One guest woke early one morning to a child's voice asking for her crinoline, a soft tug at her shoulder. When she asked about it later, she was told that room had once belonged to the governess, connected to a young girl's bedroom. A crinoline was a petticoat from the 1800s. Someone needed help dressing. And just as suddenly as the child's voice came, a man's voice followed. "Let the lady sleep. Come with me." Then silence. Other guests report being kicked from beneath the bed, wardrobe doors flying open, boots walking when no one's there, a stuffed animal turning up in different rooms, and always that faint music, that violin. Staff had smelled food cooking in the old outdoor kitchen cottage when no fire burned, pans rattling, a cook seen standing over the stove, perfume dripping in clouds, cold spots moving like they're searching. One housekeeper claimed she heard her name called while completely alone. Plantation homes in Louisiana carry more than architecture. They carry grief, conflict, unfinished love. Loyd Hall isn't violent. It isn't cruel. It feels layered, like a place where too many strong emotions were left behind, where pride, betrayal, heartbreak, and war soaked deep into wood and stone. Some spirits pace, some serenade, some ask for help getting dressed, and some simply stand on the porch, watching the fields they once claimed. If you ever find yourself near Cheneyville and you need a night beneath that roof, listen, not for screams, but for music, for footsteps, for a quiet voice asking for something lost. Thank you for sitting with Granny tonight. Come back next time, sugar. I'll have another tale waiting, for history lingers long after the lantern goes out. You have a good night.